You ready, Val?
As ready as I'm gonna be.
Well, let's talk about last
Robot.
session then. What happened last? Okay, yeah. So last session, we kicked off kind of slow. You were recovering from that first Warforged ambush, and you started to meet the new Flint. Eventually, you decided to follow the tracks that Pesgoria had previously discovered, all failing horribly on your survival checks. And Videla led the way east, where she seemed confident that she knew where she was going, but she did not. You got lost, and now let's see, 5 plus 3 plus 1 plus 14. You're 23 hours into your day, and you were starting to become pretty tired and hungry when Vendela spotted a bear emerging from the mist. So, good off in the clearing. Combat started, and it didn't go as any of us had planned. If you recall, first the bear had this blitz ability that allowed it to zoom past all your frontliners and zip right past back to the juicy casters in the back, and not before it was able to stun them with this debilitating glare. And then while near the casters, it landed a bunch of devastating barrages of bites on Amandil. It demonstrated that it had the ability to react to spell casting with a very painful swipe. Amandil had no choice but to try to kill it, but before it killed him, so he brought on his spirit guardians and still came pretty near death. Pesgoria landed 3 Eldritch Blast, boom, 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 pushing as far away as possible, and then Misty stepped out. Way out. Due to the perverse magical disturbance of its own, all the teleportation and divination magic didn't work right. And instead of teleporting a mere 30 feet away from her location, Pesgoria found herself back at the beginning. Then, to make things worse, a gargantuan rock swooped in, attempted to pick off the stragglers like a Tula. That turned out to be a bad call on his part because the Tula got picked up and lifted 60 feet in the air off the ground, but she can still punch and kick and push and topple and all the monk stuff that she does. She sent the beast tumbling down to the earth along with her, and I guess the rock hit took most of the damage, but was still clutching onto a tool, hitting her like a drumstick. You were able to burn down the bear and the rock without Pesgoria's lovely presence. After your victory, a orcish woman named Kalyth and her 2 halfling comrades approached you and attempted to size you up. They liked your fighting style and your friendliness, but they did not like the Warforged company that you kept. Grrr. You learned that they were veterans of the war and that they lived a life of poverty and really, 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 really do not like Warforged. Kalyth guided you to the glass oval where you collected Pesgoria, then invited you back to their camp for a long rest. Along the way, you chatted up Kalyth, the hobbits. You told her about yourselves, your quest to restore Flint. She didn't fully comprehend or believe you, but also told her about your search for a docent. She offered her help in recovering a docent because she knew where there was a whole collection of them in a town called Iolos. And you struck a bargain to recover the docents, and she would let you have one to restore your friend, and they would get to have the rest to sell and improve their quality of life. She told you the town was populated entirely by Warforged, and they would likely not give up the docents easily. I don't think Flint or New Flint really enjoyed her attitude towards Warforged, and he tried to soften her up a little bit with maybe showing a little bit of progress along that long walk back to their camp. You learned about the Lord of Blades, the leader of a particularly aggressive gang of Warforged, and Flint was wearing this mark of this particular gang on his chest from the body that he had assumed. You also learned that Kalyth had a secret about losing all of their wealth and feared losing the respect of her band if they ever found out. And this counted as a secret that I added to Flint's Book of Secrets, which you don't have, access to right now, but it's going to be there in case, on off chance, these guys actually restore you back to normalness. Anyways, back at the veterans camp, you guys took a long rest, and that is where we ended session Did anybody have anything else they'd like to add to the recap?
Their camp has been basically during the long rest and time before and after has been fully restored to complete and total prettiness.
You've cleaned it up with prestidigitation?
That and mending.
Minor fixes are mending. Yeah, okay. Well, you're not going to make it brand new, but little bits and pieces here you can. I mean, this thing is it's dilapidated all the way around. So you've done the best you can. Yeah, absolutely. I love that. Anything else?
Their tents might have holes in them, but at least they're no longer stained.
Okay. I'm sure any efforts that you've made to improve their living conditions is greatly appreciated. All right. Unless you guys have anything else to add, you guys. Oh, there's a couple corrections from last week. I think the only one I think we already covered. Vandella, we misallowed your Roots of the World tree to work against a gargantuan creature. It was. I think the fight was already or it was already won at that point. But just let's make sure we keep an eye on how big a creature is. I let you grapple with that really cool ability. And then I made a little note to myself that last week I did a whole lot of telling you what DCs and ACs were. And I got to remember, Trevor, not to tell you what those ACs and DCs are. I just have to play it coy because with your Flash of Genius coming up, you're going to be able to turn a lot of fights if I'm too open about that stuff. So I'm going to try to work on that as a DM, not to reveal those numbers.
So note to selves: make sure we ask the DM how large the creature is. Don't just assume it's up to large.
I should have picked up on that one. I knew it was gargantuan because I think it went up a size. I don't think rocks were gargantuan in the 2014 Monster Manual, but okay. That's all our corrections. So, you guys wake up from a long rest here, and you're kind of still groggy from your rest when you hear a voice coming from the bridge under which these veterans have pitched their tent. And the voice says, in a mechanical voice comes out and says, 5 of 3, what are you doing with these softskins?
Real quick, DM. Temp HP lasts through long rest or no?
No.
Okay.
Gathering information.
What information could these softskins possibly have? You should be gone with them.
I believe they're hiding more of their kind. I'm trying to figure out where. That way we can rid them all at once.
You see a scene that kind of looks like this, where you have Warforged up on the bridge here, looking down upon you. He's got next to him a mechanical-looking hound. Then here's all your party. Where's my pointer stick?
Oh, do we all hear this, or is this in his head?
Oh yeah, you all hear this. This is loud. He's shouting. He's woken you all up with this.
Oh. I kind of don't know if he's lying or not.
I'm not sure either.
If you're searching for more of them and you're speaking of it so openly, you must be ready to dispose of these. We can help you.
Oh, no. I take pride in my work.
Oh,
they are, as of now, loyal to me.
All right, let's go with good old deception on that one.
I'm not.
Why is Flint doing deception again? Atula's adjusting her gloves, getting ready to fight.
Yeah, I'm not casting guidance on you. I don't trust you at this point.
you have my? I rolled a 17 for my husk.
Oh, good. With your charisma of 0, that would be a 17.
Perfect. Oh, that's right. It's the same as Flint's.
Let's see what our insight is over here.
How is it that Flint always ends up doing the charismatic stuff?
I don't know. Because Pescoria is always invisible, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to be a face when nobody can see it, huh?
And Atula's eating bacon, so that leaves your tank. And Vendella's kicking down doors.
He up on the bridge. He actually looks like he believes you, Flint. And he points at the orc and the hobbits and says, "We know those veterans. We'll take those and leave you with the strangers."
How many of them are there?
You see the a guy. You see a very well. I guess it's Warforged. Looks like kind of a leader of some sort. Does not look like the same ones that you fought, or does not look like you, I guess. And his dog.
Does he have the same marking on his chest?
Yes.
Okay. That is. As of now, they are being useful. May I finish with them and then bring them to you, if you be so kind. And I want to smirk. Maybe not all of them will make it to you.
You know they're wanted by the Lord of Blades. We'll need to take them with us. And Kalyth looks over there and she just stares at you. And she's right now. She's just got a glare upon you. I think if you had spent some time trying to build trust with her, she probably would have already done something. But she's giving you another second here.
I know they are wanted, but I believe they know the location of more wanted. So, lest we turn them in and lose the location of the others, or bring all in at once. I believe the Lord will want more than fewer.
Right. We'll need to leave that up to the Lord of Blades. Go ahead and give me one deception check. See if we can get them to walk away.
Oh, deception. 16.
Hey, that's good. He walks away. He says, "Oh, very well, 5 of 3. Where's the rest of your party?"
Fortunately, they were eaten or destroyed by a rock as we were trying to gather information. The rock came for this group, and we were in the way of the rock's path.
Well, the rocks don't attack us. There's nothing to eat.
No, they get you if you're standing on top of the thing they want to eat.
What were they standing over the top of?
I'm just gonna gesture to them as if we were standing on top of them, beating them for information, and the rock came for us. And I'm just gonna gesture to my battle wounds.
Atula's gonna shake her fist like she's like, curse you, Flint.
Vendella's going to cough awkwardly.
I want to backhand Atula. Don't talk back to me.
Atula's just gonna start cursing in halfling at him like a string of insane profanity at Flint.
Like
you don't know if she's acting or not now.
Silence, prisoner.
While all of this is going on, Amadil wants to what's the word that when you don't want to be spotted? Not sneakily, but inconspicuously start moving towards the back behind the tents.
I'm out. These idiots are acting again. I'm done.
Okay. And Vendella,
you so well last time.
Vendella, Vendella and Pesgoria, how are you guys responding to this obvious, ruse? You playing along, you think?
I
I
don't
mean,
think it's a ruse.
Pescoria loves a deception.
Right?
Pescoria says, "Please, please don't hurt us again."
I won't have to hurt you if you tell me what I want.
I'll tell
Sorry.
you anything.
I'm gonna pull out my arm blade and slowly walk towards Pesgorio while looking up at the man. Sorry. It's their turn for information. And start walking towards one of the tents.
No.
And Vendella, just quickly.
Vendella is going to casually pick up her hand axe and try and inconspicuously move towards the bridge in a non-direct path.
Okay, so kind of wander towards the end there because the bridge is probably a good 15 feet above the water there. I know I didn't build it up that high, but it's big enough to need to be a bridge. So you want to kind of move around the side there.
Yeah.
Okay. Gosh, I don't even know what to do here. I think with all y'all participating like this, I'm not going to lay this all at Flint's feet. We're going to do a group performance check as you put on this scene for potential attackers. So that means you're going to roll a performance check. You're going to tell me your number and.
Can I add guidance to this, my roll, or no?
Um,
I'm gonna need it.
no.
22.
This has already happened. Okay.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna need it. Nat 20.
Nice.
She is hamming it up.
for
7.
21.
What?
Oh,
Please.
17?
Please.
What'd you get, Attila?
17.
Wow.
19.
Holy shit. And Vanilla?
You said performance check?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's just above persuasion and below perception.
8.
That tracks.
We needed
Yeah.
somebody.
I don't know. I had hope because I'm feeling really
That's
good
the
right now.
joke.
I
So-
don't imagine that Vendella's any kind of participant in this. She's just readying herself for when the persuasion fails and she gets to kill things.
So the way group checks work is there's a DC out there. I'll tell you the DC was 18 on this one because this is very unusual. And the way it works is if the number of people roll above it or more than people that roll below it, you win. And you had a 17 and 18 that were below it, a 19, a net 20, and a 22 above it. So you guys have managed to put together a performance as Flint Husk, your lord and master. You show just enough fear and cowering and respect that this guy buys it, and he says, 5 of 3, you have them trained well. The dwarf there has is armed, She looks very sneaky.
Gives them a little boost of confidence until I take it away. Makes them feel useful until their utter demise.
Our weapons are useless against this powerful creature.
I
We
punched him
don't
and
stand
broke
a
my
chance.
hands!
Out of curiosity, does this Warforged on the bridge look like a better unit than?
Oh, should we take his body?
Just swap them.
Yeah, he
I
looks
mean,
like
you're-
he definitely
you're
looks like
literally
he definitely looks like a commander of those who look like Flint.
You're definitely literally just a memory chip at this point, bud. Like, looks easy enough to swap.
And he kind of We will speak of you highly to the Lord of Blades, 5 of 3. We look
I will
forward.
vow.
We look forward to seeing you.
I appreciate.
And he moves out of sight, going towards the away from you. So he and his steel dog go this way.
Did he ever leave a name?
I don't think you asked him.
Oh no, I figured I shouldn't ask him because if he knew who I was and I don't know who he is, there goes part of the ruse.
No, that didn't come up. You avoided coming across such a thing. All right. So, wow, those are some awesome rolls. Glad we got those out of the way.
I'm gonna immediately put my knife away, turn to the orc, and go, I'm so sorry.
Very well.
You apologized for saving their lives. Interesting.
There we go.
Oh,
He says,
awesome. Piscoria, very good. Pat on the back. Atula, very sorry for hitting you.
Oh, it's all good.
All
I
in a day's
This
work.
Flint is better at acting than the last one.
that was awesome. Kalyth says, well, that was certainly quite the display. That was a lieutenant. Was one of the Blades lieutenants. We've come across them before. Very nasty, and he never travels alone.
Yes, I saw the dog. Did that dog look a lot like Flint's dog?
No, this one looked very spiky and had like a red glow to its mouth. Looked very very fierce.
Way. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that in mind for the next one I build.
Yeah, think about it. Reginald on fire, Hellhound.
Mm-hmm.
That thing on fire, Mega Hellhound.
And what's her? What was the orc's name?
Kalyth.
Kalyth. I hope Kalyth, this proves that I'm not one of the bad ones.
I've never met a warforged like that, but you definitely saved us a lot of pain. Fortunately, they now know where our camp is. We'll have to relocate, but we appreciate you cleaning it up just the same.
Anytime. Well, hopefully not anytime. Hopefully that doesn't happen again.
So, shall we set off for Iolos then?
Probably would be a good idea.
How far is it?
Oh, it's just a little to the north, probably 3.5, 4 hours, something like that.
You sure? Because the last time it was going to be only like 4 hours. We ended up walking for like 12. So.
Yes, but you did not know where you're going. We've scouted these lands for many years.
All right, cool.
Which way did the lieutenant go?
He kind of went to the northeast.
Okay.
More to the point, the other Warforged seem very interested in more of us. Do you have any allies in the area?
Well, there'll be what do you call refugees and others. There are other soldiers that veterans of the last war that scour these lands. It's we're not associated with any of them, and I certainly don't know where any of them are. But it would stand to reason there might be more survivors like us.
And these Warforged are, for lack of a better term, hell-bent on your annihilation?
Never met a warforged that didn't try to kill me, except for that one.
And Amadil's just going to side-eye the hell out of Flint. And I think
Gonna
the
smile
jury's
and
still
wave.
out on that one. Well, you say it loud enough for Flint to hear, and I think the jury's still out on that particular one.
Okay.
I mean, dude just pulled a blade. I'm still not quite. His eyes were flashed red for a few seconds before everything booted up. I'm still leery of essentially one of my demigod deities, Mordecai, said he might be evil when he comes back.
That's all information. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But
Well, we should. We'll need some time to pack up our things here, so give the lieutenant an opportunity to get way ahead of us. Perhaps we can fix you something to eat. We have some roasted rat here. Well, that's about it. Roasted rat.
No, thank you. But that's because I don't have to eat. No. Not that I don't want roasted rat.
Is she in the?
I'll try it.
Okay, sure.
It's fine.
knowing that I cleaned up their
I'll
camp and
have
materials and
bacon.
I'm out.
Uh-oh.
I'll
Yep.
starve.
Atula is decidedly not out, and she's not even trying to hide that she's lying. Okay, so.
She's just not sharing.
The professional liar knows you're lying.
They say, Armadillo, after you cleaned up the camp, what?
I mean, after we've already cleaned up, like, knowing that I've helped, restore the camp at least a little bit,
Mhm.
I didn't go into any of their personal dwellings.
Mhm.
Was just to sit there packing up. While they're packing up, I'm gonna tell them to bring me their bedrolls if they're damaged and stuff like that, and I'll spend
Oh.
some time. Just sleeping in a holy sleeping bag sucks, unless it's an actual holy sleeping bag.
Sure, absolutely. In about an hour, you're able to clean them up and patch all the holes. There's a lot of holes, and really make them better. And she's they're all very appreciative, and your kindness is overwhelming, Amandil. We thank you. We look forward to showing you to completion of your quest.
No problem, just doing what a cleric does.
What's Vendella doing over there?
Mandela is still adamantly watching the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
She accepts some roasted rat,
Sure.
but still goes off into her own little alert state, glaring down the direction that the Warforged went as she angrily eats the rat.
Outstanding. All right, so we're going to do two things for you. I know obviously you're trying to not be noticed as you kind of try to keep an eye on what these guys are doing. So I'm going to let you give me a stealth check first, and then I'm going to let you give me we're going to go with perception. All right, perfect. And then perception. Oh gosh, what's going on here with D&D Beyond? I don't think anybody's rolled less than a 15. That's awesome. Yeah. So
I did.
yeah,
I
you
rolled a
an
6 on my first one.
All right. So yeah, you staying tactically minded and not really into all this frou-frou stuff. You're keeping an eye on the present, clear and present danger, the threat of these warforged. You definitely do and see him walk off, and as they disappear into the mist, you see poofs of at least 3 other figures fall in behind him and march off in that direction.
I walk over to the group And well, I probably seek out Almondale and inform Almondale there was almost an entire hand. And leave it at that.
Well, my friends, if we're completed here, I think we've given those awful the blade lieutenant his enough a wide enough berth. We can probably head out to the north now if you're ready to travel.
By all means. And Piscaria turns invisible.
Finds a nice shady place and goes invisible. Right? Okay, perfect. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely. Is that what everybody wants to do? Ready to go? Everybody's ready? Anything else you guys want to do? Do you got your long rest, your new spells prepared, and you've eaten, and the rat was, disgusting, Atula and Vendela. There was, it was overcooked, it was gamey, it was borderline rotten, and there was sterile hair in it.
Okay.
I don't know. You may have actually tried to eat her, and you might have just been like, one of those.
Yeah, that's exactly what Atula does. She's like, oh, this is delicious. Just 100% tries to make it disappear.
Perfect.
Yeah, Amandil would have just cast prestidigitation on it to make it taste better while he was eating it. And apparently that's a feature of the spell now.
Yeah.
You can make food taste
Right.
good.
Right. It would still be poisonous if it was poisonous, but it would certainly taste not taste like poison.
Exactly.
All right.
Vendela has headbutts.
Anything else you guys want to do before we set out for Iolos?
No.
What is our marching order?
Almost to the back. Second from the back.
I'll go right in the middle. I'm not
Front of the line.
taking the very far back. That's dangerous.
Kalyth and the halflings will be in the front. I'm really interested in where Flint is putting himself in the order.
I
Seems
will
like
allow
he'd be marching
Kalyth.
us.
Yes, I'll allow Kalyth to want me next to her or all the way in the back. Whichever one Kalyth is more comfortable with.
Suppose to keep up your ruse, Flint, you should probably be somewhere you can keep an eye on all of us.
As you wish. And I'll head to the very back.
Okay. We'll head into Iolos. It's a ruined town, just a half a day north of here. There's some rocky terrain that we'll need to navigate around, but we should start being able to see the windmill in the center of town here in anytime soon. Okay. And as you guys are walking this whole entire way, you definitely get there in the 3.5 to 4 hours that she mentioned. It was certainly gave you the right directions. You pull up short just outside of town, where you see. So, I love you guys. I really do. I have to tell myself that all the time. Spent all week making this battle map. The bridge.
Sorry to.
These rocks. Yeah.
Don't worry. Next time we're going to run into like a bunch of flower people. And they're going to be like, joy and happiness. And then we'll start opening fire. And you'll be like, okay, I didn't even plan a battlefield in this. This is like Happy Kingdom.
And then I'm quick looking up the stat block of a god because, yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of these things. All right, so you guys, there's that guy. We'll leave them out. Who knows? All right, you get to watch me set this up. Sorry about that. You guys can talk to Kalyth or each other while I'm setting this up, or you can just watch the.
Atula is gonna try to smuggle Pasgoria some bacon while we're walking. I will just like aimlessly pace back and forth through the pack until blind sight picks up on. I'll like be listening like weirdly and then be like, wait, and then like
And
try
the
and
bacon
smuggle.
disappears. It just gets crunched away into nothingness.
Nice. All right, let's see. Got some rock. Hey, I can still use my rocks, right? That's cool. Rock over there. Rock there. Okay. What have I got here? Let's see. Orange. Good. Ruins. Just a completely ruined town here. I don't have enough ruined walls to do the whole map, but you get the idea. Like these are all broken down buildings and. Oh. Good. Usual. Lost you. And in this town, you see Warforged. Oh, this right here in the middle. Can y'all see this right here?
Yep.
Yes.
This is you can't you can see pretty much everything as you kind of come into this town. You have a little bit of a elevation coming into the town. This is the windmill here. You can't see into that building, but everything else is really just kind of broad and open here. And you see some Warforged in the town.
That's a bit more than some.
I would classify that as many.
A plethora.
I would now classify that as very many.
Oh, good lord.
I shall also classify it as more.
Oh, my word. We are
More!
Anybody have fireball?
I
like
do.
7 of them.
3 of them.
Oh, there's another one. Does anyone have a gun?
Did I miss any?
Wait, they have guns.
This is Ebberon.
We should not do this. Why do we agree to this? Flint's
I wanna
fine the
do
way
this.
he is.
I'm gonna do this.
Don't we have a staff of fireball or something?
Negative.
18.
Oh,
Guys here somewhere on the map.
Oh no, that's us. That's a fact. It's like, see, there's already 18.
I forgot to change my spells, so I figured while we were walking up, I was working on that, but I don't have fireball.
Working on that, then you look up. Oh no, I need that one. Need that one.
No, not doing that. I legit was just going
Yeah.
through my spell list.
Well, I gave you an opportunity to make changes to spells if you don't remember, so you had that chance. Don't go changing it now that you know what you're fighting.
I'm not.
Okay.
No. I just picture a wizard like leisurely looking through a book, look up, go, oh, definitely.
All right. Come on.
It just, yup.
A good thing I haven't memorized my final spell today.
All right. There's
Give me
that.
6 hours, everyone.
Reconvene at a later time.
Just hang low and be quiet.
Walks up. Never mind. We're gonna go. Just remembered I have this appointment.
Okay. And there we go. Iolus. I can read you a description. A windmill towers above this ruined village. The windmill's sides and blades are reinforced with badly rusted steel plates, and the attached wooden outbuilding in shambles. Muddy roads separate the mill from the ruined buildings. In the center of a nearby intersection stands a eroded stone statue of a humanoid draped in colorful scraps of cloth. That is right here. Do I have a statue? What can I use for a statue? Statue. How about a giant? Too violent. I'm just going to put this here because it's a statue. It's not an actual thing, it's just a statue.
Okay, I was about to be like, oh, good lord.
Okay. What would you like to do? They don't seem to notice you right now. Here is the town of Iolus, my friends.
And
What the hell is that thing?
you were going to try and attack this without us?
No.
That is very brave.
No. We
Are
wouldn't.
we gonna hear
We
that?
couldn't possibly. You're the ones that said that you wanted a docent. This is where they are.
Right. I assume it's in that thing. Or I'm going to point to the windmill.
We have no idea what's in there.
So,
So, could be more Warforged.
Quite
so
possibly.
you think they're here, but you don't know because you don't know what's in there or what's in anywhere? Is that what you're saying?
These guys spend all their time searching the colossi for docents. It's what they do. It's like their main thing.
It's like their main thing.
I wonder why.
Pisgoria? Are you around?
You hear a voice call out from in front of you because you're in the back. Yes.
Would Unique be able to take a look inside there?
She can try, but bear in mind that they might be able to see invisibility.
Well, then there goes my next option of me and you walk in and you act invisible. So I guess we should test it on Uniqua first. No
Unique
offense
was like,
to
you
Uniqua.
sons of bitches. Does my
Bye,
life have no
Uniqua.
value to you? What am I, just some kind of search bot to you?
Bye, you. Bye. Have fun. Luck.
Fine.
Don't die again. Uniqua's
you
gonna
hear
murder
that?
us all in our sleep.
You hear the spittle and the cursing invisibly disappear off into the distance as she takes off, gets some altitude, and takes off for the windmill.
Of course, yes, of course. Now these guys are. Go ahead.
Like, bye, love you, until Uniqua as she leaves.
Okay. So these guys are not standing still. They're. I just put them on the map. They're walking all around the place. When their actual position becomes important, we'll have them rearranged a little bit. So they're not just just standing there. There are a great multitude of them, or at least you can see a great multitude of them from here. But Uniqua does fly into the village quietly. Go and I know she's invisible, but I do need to make her a stealth check. I'm assuming she's being stealthy.
Yes. Let's see. Plus 3. Oh,
speed and perception checks. What do you think the chances are one of them is going to be more than 5?
Probably
Group
most.
Uniqua.
That's fine. Uniqua doesn't get very far into the town, about this far. She is invisible, and she's flying, of course. And
If you're grumbling, give her away.
Yeah, probably, right? This is going to signify her that she's flying. Up here somewhere, whatever. And she gets through. Well, come on.
Oh, it's like, oh, she made it kind of far.
Yeah, not with the 5 she did. But she's
Oh, no,
invisible. They don't know, but she definitely. These guys. Oh my gosh, that guy's arm fell off. Well, let's keep this up, and the next thing you know, they'll all be dead.
Keep it up, Uniqua. He turned in such shock his arm came flying off.
These guys all kind of looked like they heard something over above. Did you keep going?
Yeah, she's going to gain altitude and keep going.
Sure.
I'm
That's
gonna
good.
suggest we hide behind some rocks.
Absolutely. There are definitely rocks back here to hide behind. They don't know. They haven't seen any of you guys yet. I'm assuming you've made it so you're not. You're trying to approach unseen, right? And that's not hard to do. Not in this area. All right, let's do another stealth for us there at high elevation there. That's a lot higher.
17.
I think that would be absolutely fine. A 5 was like she was probably still cursing when she took out, and people heard the cursing. But now she's definitely figured out not to say things while she's trying to sneak past the murder robots. And she gets into goes out to the backside, and in the backside of this windmill, there is a heavy oak door that is locked.
And is it sealed all the way up the windmill?
It's not airtight, but it would be if you're thinking Uniqua might be able to find a crack that she can get through. It wouldn't be anything there wouldn't be anything like that now.
Okay.
If she was a mist or a puff of smoke, she could probably get in.
Okay. How about if she's a spider?
Possibly, yeah.
All right. Well, then she's going to land on the windmill and turn into a spider.
Then she can do that, and how?
It is a shapeshift ability.
Yeah.
She can shape change she can polymorph into a beast that resembles a rat, a raven, or a spider.
Oh, beautiful. She can do that at will, or once a day, or what's the limitation?
At will, using an action if in combat.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, that's not a problem. So Uniqua does have to, go from, invisible imp to a visible spider, but I'm assuming she can find a nice crevice or whatever to do that with. Okay.
Yep.
And she does, and she sneaks inside the windmill, and inside there she sees a dark room that looks mostly empty and some dark stairs that lead downward. I can actually show you that. So the top room here seems pretty empty. There's not a lot of collection or anything here, but there are some stairs that lead down.
All right. She's going to revert back to imp form.
Okay.
And go invisible.
All right.
And carefully check down the stairs. Go down the stairs, flying.
Sure. Sure. Give me 1 second. check your stat block here. She gets down there and she sees a couple more Warforged, and one of them looks particularly interesting. And while I'm looking up the picture, I will let you give me a stealth check as she goes down there.
All right.
She sees this
15.
this thing. As she moves into the space, invisibly, these very perceptive Warforges do look her direction, but they don't do anything about it. Did you hear that? And she flutters down the stairs. She does see what you were looking for, I believe. It is... Where are we? Nope. Oh shit! I gotta read something. In the room above you was it was littered with a bunch of dead Warforged bodies. I mean, it was not empty. Instead, each one of the bodies, Uniqua, is completely deactivated. Some of them are missing arms or legs. Where they were missing arms or legs, the leg has been laid carefully beside them as they're all leaned up against the wall, and their hands are kind of like in a very dignified pose, and any limbs are laid where they should go on the body, but they are definitely all Warforged bodies. And that's what she finds in there.
Okay.
And down the stairs, she sees a storeroom containing curiosities and trinkets salvaged from the moorlands. Basically, all very neatly stored in this room. There's like art objects and like tapestries and sculptures, leather wrapped oil paintings. They're all carefully piled in a corner. It's a real treasure of art and items from all around the area. And she also sees a half a dozen metal orbs lining one shelf.
How large are those orbs?
They're about 2 inches in diameter.
Oh, that's it. I suspect a spider wouldn't be able to make off with them. Take them through an opening. But, all right, let's see. All right, from here, can she see the door? Where's that door that was on the other side?
It's kind of where that pile of rubble kind of is. That's on the next. That's on the floor above.
Okay, and the floor above is where
Where all the Warforged are.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And where you are is the room with all the treasures and this purple person.
Okay, but they're looking my direction.
They heard something in that direction, not directly in that direction. You don't get the impression they can see invisibility, but they seem to be very sensitive to sound, smell. You have no idea, but they don't get the impression they can see.
Okay. Well, Unico's going to just stay still for a while.
Okay. We're gonna move away from Unique while she stays still for a while. See what the rest of the group is doing. Are you telling them what you're seeing?
Yes.
Out of the Warforges outside, do any of them look... Do they all look like me, or do some of them look like the lieutenant? One of them look like they're definitely in command?
Yeah, I would let you give me a perception on that. Yeah.
Perception. 18 plus 7. So
Yeah,
25.
they're all carrying javelins, like they are fighters. But with your 18 in perception, you notice that none of them have that blade symbol on their chest.
25 in perception. I don't know if that makes a difference.
That's all I can give you.
18 plus 7. Okay. Alright, so none of them look like they have the blade symbol. Perfect.
They all all have weapons, and they're warforged, so it's really hard to tell if they're armored or they all appear armored.
Do they seem to have a different symbol from a different cult or clan?
No, they all kind of have a purple. What do you call that thing?
Okay.
Oh, purple tabard.
Tabard? Is that what that is?
That's what it's called.
Okay.
Well, good news. It doesn't seem like they're part of the Blades people. Bad news. There's a lot of them. Good news. That gives me more parts to pick from to rebuild. Bad news. We have to win. Don't have any more good news.
Pretty good. Though.
I'm pretty sure none of that was, to be honest. So
Asgoria notes. You know, they wanted to bring us to the purple guy in the tower. 3 of 5.
5 of 3.
5 of
Yes.
3.
Get it
Fraction
right.
man. Sorry, I'm seancing too.
As you're just sitting there, just speaking in mouths, or your eyes are whited over.
Well, I'm not seeing you, but I am talking to you.
Oh,
Shall
We
we
need-
send one in to see what happens before the rest go in? I will
that
go
is
in.
suicide.
I will go in, as if you say I am 'tis merely a core, you can put it in another body. If you can make that again, it might not be.
I mean, unless they destroy your core and crush your soul.
Well,
I did that to one of them. Kind of easy, actually. You just reach in there and you pull it. Yeah.
Don't let them do that then.
But I'm just saying. How will we know if you're dying in there if we can't see you?
So I think since you guys brought this up again, Avondale, you may or may not recall this, but when the new core fused into the body, it fused into the body. I don't think you got the impression that it was coming back out. If like you're just gonna body shop, that probably isn't going to work, and you would know that.
Oh, my bad. I really didn't. I didn't remember it fusing because I remembered how you did that one.
And the one that you popped out, you had to pull it up. You had to break it to get it out. The one that was for the other one.
Scratch that. Don't do that.
Yeah. This one was actually special. And to rewind, this one was actually really special because Reginald disassembled himself as part of his last tribute to, and so his parts and pieces were all over the floor, completely disassembled as a self action. And Tula luckily picked up all the pieces appropriately, and so that's why it was restorable. But the one that you got from that other body was not.
Scratch that. I don't want to die again.
You sure?
Anybody have? Yes. Anybody have a plan K?
I'm just gonna gesture to Vindella and then make a kicking motion.
I'm gonna gesture to the 18 Warforged or some odd that are out there. Don't think she can kick them all.
I mean, have you met her? Have you met our monk friend here? She kicks very fast and very hard.
I mean, I kick okay. I'm more of a punch, but Vindella's really good at like busting down doors. Why don't we just go bust his door open and say, "Hey, give us a docent, and we'll leave you alone."
Was-
Kalyth, have you fought these purple ones before?
Nope, but I
Javelin?
fought a giant one once, sort of.
Kalyth says, that is these are this is the army of mercy.
Are they stronger, weaker, or equal to the me's that you fought before?
Well, be honest, never fought them.
You've never fought them?
No.
Is that because they let you go, or you were able to avoid a fight?
We've tracked them into and out of Colossi before. We know that they procure the same lands that we do, but we have not crossed swords with them as of yet. Today might be the day.
Who wants to try a peaceful mission with a fireball as backup? I'm gonna gesture to Piscoria.
Well, the problem is, I very highly doubt these associates that led us here very much want to, how do you say, negotiate?
No, we
Well-
just need peace to get into the orbs, and then a fiery exit.
Perhaps these are not our enemies.
Maybe they don't like the Blade people, and we can be friends with them and go kill all the Blade.
What if
I wouldn't go that far.
What if they're like a weird hive mind though, and if you just kill like the really bad one, the rest of them will just like fall over and fall apart? Like, what if they're all Reginalds to the really bad one, and as soon as they disintegrate, the big one, the rest of them will just be like, "Wah," and fall
Ah,
apart.
yes. Well, I'll let Uniqua take care of it then.
Unico can disintegrate people? That's incredible. Unicorn Friend is really special.
Yes.
Practice. Vindella wants to step forward.
Towards the town to be seen.
Yep.
I'm gonna wave
Alrighty.
goodbye. Goodbye!
All right.
Well, there's absolutely nothing wrong that could happen with the barbarian being the face and voice of the party.
It can't be any worse than the automaton.
Hey, I don't know, that worked kind of well for a little bit.
No, the automaton. Well, the automaton does have the weird tattoo thingy that could be offensive, but that's besides the point.
Piscoria, can you hear us, or can you only speak?
I can hear you. I can't see. I'm seeing through Uniqua's eyes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was your eyes and ears, or just your eyes. Alright. Piscoria, Vandella has chosen to greet them. We might need you. Might. It may be too late for her.
Uniqua sends the or Pesgoria sends a message to Uniqua. You're on your own. Stay quiet and stay still. And breaks the seance link. Comes out and watches the dwarf trudging towards 18 automatons.
Amandil's gonna see this mess and quickly walk over to Atula. Quickly, my dear, your dagger.
Eh, Wait, are we fighting?
Let me see your dagger.
I'll hold out. I will. Okay, so Atula has a couple, but she will carefully pull out the one that's her specialized weapon. And it's kind of weirdly sheathed with a little bit of that weird sort of energy that she gives off when she's doing anything crazy. And it's not so much that like you see it, but you feel it when she hands it over to you. That there's like almost like a piece of her in that weapon.
Interesting.
Destroys it.
Yeah.
No. But
Her weird, slightly sacrilegious energy. So you enjoy that.
He prestidigitates all the Atula off of it.
no. But Sue, held actions, can they also be bonus actions instead, or no?
So just tell me what you're trying to do, man. Just
all right. So holy weapon is a bonus action to cast.
Yeah.
I don't want to. It gives off a 30-foot bright light.
Okay. I got you.
Does that make sense?
Yes, but we're not in combat right now, so you don't have to have a held action. You're trying to, or you're trying to, if this goes really badly, you want an opportunity to put your bonus action cast on this weapon before you go into combat. Is that what you're trying to get to?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll cover that when we go into combat. If you try to just do it right now, then you're just going to burn a spell slot.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Alright, but it works because you have the weapon, so I don't have to item interaction give it to
Okay, cool.
on my turn, if you're holding it.
Yeah.
All right. You reveal yourself, Vendela, and at least that guy. I'm gonna go with this. Oh crap!
Oh boy!
I lost another arm.
I think half the party decides that it's going to come kill you now.
Good job, Uniqua. You took out 2 arms.
Oh, sorry. And these guys have all moved around. They've all kind of moved places. Just because they were just normally moving, these guys are probably walking that way. Just there's like a whole different kind of arrangement there. Halt. Who goes there? Halt. Who goes there? And they've raised their javelins up.
Vendela holds up her hands, albeit one of them has a battle axe in it. I am Vendela Grug. I found my way to you. Is this the camp of the Army of Mercy?
Mandela Grug. You have found Iolos. We are the Army of Mercy. State your business.
I have an associate who needs something of yours. I would like to make a deal.
They say, you'll need to speak to Mercy about any kind of deal. Leave your weapons on the stone over there. I'll take you to her.
Vendela reluctantly walks over to the stone and hesitantly goes to put down her battle axe, picks it back up a bit, forces herself to put it back down, and goes to walk away from the stone, even though it's clear she still has weapons on her.
I will turn to Flint. You should go with her.
What?
No.
friendly associate.
Kalyth looks at Amandil and says, "She's a brave one."
Flint's gonna go brave in air quotations.
That she is.
She saw a door.
I heard they might have doors here. We must find it.
She's like, ooh, oak door. Yes.
One day they will tell legends of my door-seeking missions.
The FBI is gonna hire you to just break into houses.
Oh, I don't want to work for the FBI. They feel dumb.
Yeah.
Then I'd
Okay.
have to one day have a mission to disassemble Reginald. It'd be a whole thing.
What
Okay.
am I good to Reginald?
Did you? All right. So Vidalla's put down her axe. Amandil has told Kalyth how brave you are. What is Flint and Tula and Pescaria doing at this point?
Atula's just standing there like shocked. She was like, she didn't with that. She put the axe. I think there's something wrong with Vendella. Like, is she broken?
Just took you until now to figure that out.
No, I think we broke her. Did she have like, Amandil? Did she have weird dreams last night or something? Like that can get to
Again?
people, and then they go crazy and stab people in a basement.
Not that I'm aware of.
Flint's just gonna look at Atula like, you okay?
Oh, it gets even better. As soon as she puts down her battle axe, y'all see her reach into her pocket, pull out her deck of cards, and start shuffling as she walks past.
Oh no! I'm terrified.
Oh, that's awesome.
This is the scariest thing.
It's all part of the plan. Don't be afraid.
That barbarian do be punching. This is where you need to have Atula go up. It's like, drop your weapons. Well.
Okay.
Hacks off an arm. Oh
Right.
no!
I was like, well,
So, Vidalla's up there. She's back to play with her cards. Atula and Pescaria staying hidden, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Flint
Yeah.
going, not going. What's Amandil? What? I gotta go move to
Not
the next
going.
thing. Okay. All right. And Amandil, staying back with the group.
Yeah, I don't understand this. Amadil is confused as to what she's thinking, but
Okay. They lead Vendella back this direction.
Is there a way
They-
for me to subtly like circle around the ruins so I can keep an eye on Vendella?
Sure, but it's not a quick circle. It's gonna, it'll take you, 4 or 5 minutes to get around, and it's a big open city. With
Okay,
I'm assuming that you
I'll
don't want to be
start-
spotted.
Yeah, I don't want to be spotted, but I'll start trying to move that way because I don't want Vendella to like get murdered over there without us at least witnessing her epic death.
I mean, I guess my table is a limited size here. And the only thing I have is this battle map of the town. In order to keep the distance away from the town so you wouldn't be spotted, you're a good ways. None of you guys are in striking distance of anything right now. You'd have to move much closer with that. So Vendella went down there. She walked forward. She walked into the town. But to circle around this thing, you'd be able to see Vendella as you move from elevated spot to elevated spot. But if this goes wrong, I'm in. You're going to be, a good couple
No, I
rounds
just
of
want to
dashing away.
see her.
Okay, sure.
you
You
just
can
watch
start
her
doing
death.
that.
Not that
Yeah.
that will help.
All right, that's cool. We will work that in as we can if we need to. And your last instruction to Uniqua was to stay put, stay still. Right?
Yes.
And she
Yep.
would have, and so when this purple armored figure is greeted with another Warforged down there, and words take place, and the purple cloaked figure leaves the room and goes up the stairs, she would obey you with and she would stay down there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Is the room empty?
No, there's still two more Warforged
Yeah.
down there.
Then she would not risk it. She would
Okay,
stay put.
perfect. And after a few minutes, the purple Warforged makes it up the stairs. Let's see here. All right, so they come up the stairs here and move some guys around. They're all getting a little bit closer there for you. All right, and before long, you have something that looks like that. I'm going to give you a little closer zoom in on that. That's fun and interesting. Right now. Whoa, okay. And again, your choice of spokesperson is questionable.
As usual.
As usual. Oh, stop doing that.
Well,
All right, I'm working on it.
if only Vendella had handed me something that has the essence of her.
So here is our purple Warforged person.
Ooh, fancy.
She doesn't really have an axe. She has a spear, but that was the only model I could find. I know, right? I know you're very disappointed by that. Okay, beautiful.
Joke's on you. I don't really have an axe either. I have a deck of cards.
It's all imaginary axes today. Love it. Okay, the Warforged that escorted you back there says, mercy, my lady, the soft skin Vendella Grug wishes to deal with you. And Mercy, I'll give you another look at her. And she says, you wish to deal with me, Vendella Grug. What is it that you could offer me? What is it that I have that you want?
A single docent.
She looks completely shocked. And there's some mechanical whispers going on around you. Oh, is that all? You want a docent?
Vendella pulls a card from the top of her stack, looks it over, makes a face of disapproval, and slips it into the middle of her deck. I can see your doubt. I have a willingness to obtain anything that will appease a reasonable trade. You need only name it.
Docents are our most sacred possession. They embody the essence of Warforged. My pilgrims and I scour the lands for docents. We keep them with our honored dead. What could you possibly offer me that would be worth that?
I imagine the price would be steep. I myself have had a difficult time obtaining one for a close friend.
Excellent. All right. At this point, we're going to do a ability check.
Yes.
That ability check is going to be persuasion.
Persuasion. And chwa.
With phantom guidance that you don't have. Oh.
Can I
What?
hero inspiration that?
You sure can.
Let's heroically inspire the persuasion. Better.
Oh,
18.
yes. Much better. She says when you tell her about trying to restore your fallen ally, she definitely sees the sincerity in your thoughts and possibly even sympathizes you as a warrior. We've all lost loved ones in this war, haven't we?
I owe him a debt. I plan to repay it come hell or high water.
We have many needs, my pilgrims and I. We do the best to hold our faith. We scour the ruins for docents to honor our fallen dead. But we are indeed plagued, and perhaps a warrior of your cunning can aid us.
Piscaria hearing this from the distance is like,
No, you can't hear it.
yeah.
You're way over there.
in the wind, she gets the smell, the sense of irony wafting across the wasteland.
There are other bands of scavengers here in the wastelands that compete with us for resources. One of them is a group of softskins like yourself. Always picking picking the most sacred things of ours. We've not been able to catch them. The other is a very aggressive band of Warforged, led by the Lord of Blades. We just want to exist here in our ruined town. These enemies don't allow it. If you could rid us of our enemies, we could oblige your request for a docent.
Vendella tenses at the mention of their enemies being two of the figures that are standing way outside of town. Like, is you'll have to forgive me. You're speaking of the Warforged with the clawed axe on them, correct?
Oh, you've come across the fiends, yes. Merciless, vicious, bent on
I may
conquest
have
and
used one
domination.
of their bodies.
You may have what?
I may have used one of their bodies. So,
You're going to have to explain that one, dear one.
to save my friend, me and my companions replaced the soul of one of theirs with our own.
That quite unusual that that could be achieved. I'll have to know more about exactly how you did this. And you say your friend is, as you remember him, not particularly despotic or aggressive.
That's the problem.
More than
That's
normal.
why we need one. Like, that's why we need the docent. We were informed that would fix him. He has these outbursts, you see. He is He is a very strong warrior, but every now and then he looks at us as though we are foes. It is only for a second, but I'm afraid it will become permanent if he does not get some kind of cure.
Well, a docent isn't able to bring a warforged back to life, but you're saying you've already activated him some other means. Perhaps. Is this a friend of yours nearby?
Yes, I did not want to bring him in here in case you were enemies with his whole. Would you like me to go get him?
She shouts some commands to her allies, and they begin to kind of get apprehensive and kind of where are they? Where are they? She asks, and they start to get defensive. Like they thought you were there by yourself, and now you're telling her that there's an ally or something off in the distance.
I can go get him. He's right outside of town.
We would much prefer
Back the way I came?
coming to us. Can your friends see you?
Vendella turns around and looks back the way she came. Hey, Flint! Flint, come up here! Come on!
I would be like peering over a rock, watching intently. Don't know, like, still trying to be hidden. Don't know if I can see her. Don't know if I'm still hidden because I'm peering over a rock, just like not minding my own business. I don't know.
What do you do?
Would I be able to hear her yelling from how far away we are?
Yes, yelling. Yeah, Vendella yelling. Absolutely.
I'm just gonna like stand up and like happily wave and like point to myself. Like,
is it one of those Forrest Gump waves?
Yes, definitely.
Lieutenant Diane.
Forrest Gump waved. I like point to myself and like me.
Yes, come here. They wants to meet you.
As to not bring attention to myself, I shall skip there.
Atula is sitting there, like, feeling like she's in the Twilight Zone. She's seen a lot of weird things.
Like, in Vendella's mind, all of you are just face palming.
Inner Flint is also face palming. But what looks menacing? A warforge calmly walking at you, or one gingerly skipping your direction?
Tell him he'll need to drop his weapons on that rock.
Flint, drop the weapons that are not attached to you. On the rock, by my battle axe. Thumbs up.
I'm gonna give a thumbs up and try and attach the weapons that are a part of me. And then shrug my shoulders and just like hold my hands out high, as in like like just hold them up. And like shrug my shoulders and like I can't.
They're kind of attached with that body.
And then just put them back inside of my arms and like still hands up, slowly walk to them.
These guys are definitely coming around you, surrounding you, noticing that you haven't put your weapons down. They're looking at your gleaming brass body, and they've got these javelins that are just they're you can imagine, like they're like pointing them at you, just waiting for you to make a wrong move.
And I'm like, oh, hi, it's so nice to meet you. I don't know very many warforged. There are none from where I come from. What's your name?
I am 21 of 18.
Ah, I am 5 of 3. Or, this body is. My real name is PBGU7. Or Flint, as my friends call me. Although, now Reginald is sounding more intriguing as the days go by. You said 21 of 18?
Yeah, that was 21 of 18. He was like the guy on your right. You need to go seek Mercy. She's interested in your story.
Ah, well, thank you. I do apologize. I cannot remove my arms because I quite like them attached to me.
Yes, we have many corpses in the windmill made by those weapons. And he looks very sternly at you and very suspicious.
Understandable. Please let me know if I make the wrong move by stabbing me with your spear, good sir. 21 of 18.
This is great.
Nothing like robotic bullshitting.
Yes, there you go. Flint now stands beside you, Vendela.
Hey, Flint. This is the Lady Mercy.
Ah,
She
hello.
wanted to meet you.
I will give a very royal bow if it is in my programming.
Okay. In a very non-threatening way, of course, I'm sure. You do have kind of you do have a fresh body here, so let's just look for a mishap here and do a performance check real quick. See if you accidentally trip and try to stab her, stuff like that.
Uh-oh.
3.
You do.
Like to
So
bend too far down and smack my head on the ground.
You actually fall down as you try to bow over. You haven't really got your new specifications programmed correctly.
Oh, yeah.
And as you try to bow, you actually fall flat on your face, and it seems to disarm her actually a little bit. Are you quite all right? 5 of 3.
Ah, yes, Lady Mercy. And I want to 21 of 18. Am I okay to stand up?
He nods.
I will.
Vendela reaches down to give you a hand.
Oh, why, thank you. I'll dust myself off, I guess.
Okay. All right. So we're going to circle back to the folks on the outside real quick as you see your Flint face plant in front of in front of this purple robot. You can see the purple robot, but you really don't know what's going on. You did hear Vendela beckon for him. What's everybody else doing? We'll start with Amandil.
I'm still just watching, and
right.
Kind of while watching, I'm also kind of like side-eyeing this dagger. That feels weird.
You still got the dagger with all the Attula on it? Yeah.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm kind of wishing that, Vendela had left something with her. At least now, if the Attula dies, I have something that can revive her. Part of her.
Attula, you have probably circled all the way over to the east, and then you stopped because you knew that 3 or 4 more steps, and Vendela would be hidden behind the wall of the well, and you didn't want to let her out of your sight for 1 second. You're still a good ways off to the east. You saw Flint walk forward and face plant in front of them. Attula is just what's she doing?
Tula is trying very hard not to laugh her head off at Flynn. That's pretty funny. And she sees that they aren't aggressive towards them as much as guarded. And she's still gonna stay watchful, but she's gonna relax a little bit. Like, she's still on guard herself, but she's like, okay, they're not fighting. I'm not getting ready to jump in immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm still going to sit there and observe, and I'm going to carefully normally my doll face backwards so that anyone behind me is staring at my doll's head at their eyes, and that's just creepy. But I'm gonna flip the doll around to watch what's going on with it.
Behind your shoulders. That's awesome. Now, just to be clear, if something goes down, you're a minute or two away from getting to the combat. You're not close enough to be, it's going to be 6 rounds or more before you even get there. Just where you're
I
sitting.
mean, if I need to, I guess I can start circling back to the rest of the party, but the rest of the party is out still too.
They're all still very, very far away as well. Yes. So if you're, in order to maintain your hiddenness, that word, okay, you have to stay pretty far away. All right, Pesgoria, you're still up there with Almondale and the orc and the little halflings.
Yes. I'm going to seance with Uniqua just to see what's going on inside the tower at the moment.
Is that instant, or does that take a minute?
I think it's instant.
Okay.
With the familiar. I suppose I can look it up.
All right, cool. Well, while you're looking that up, that's fine. We'll let that keep moving forward. And Mercy looks at you, Flint, and says, she wasn't kidding. You're in a new body. How did you become this way exactly? Don't be afraid to be too technical. We do understand such things.
Well, I believe they took my memory core programming drive from my companion that I once had, as he disintegrated when I was lost in a battle, and they found a somewhat intact blade Warforge and installed the new memory core, and apparently it took hold for now.
She looks very impressed. You had she would actually know the term. You had a steel defender.
Yes, yes.
So you were an artificer.
Yes, I was a artificer, created by my master, to go out, learn, create, and help those who I could. And when I was out collecting some lava for some experiments I wanted to create, I wanted to see if I can imbue fire into my steel defender to make him look cooler. I was haphazardly disintegrated.
Oh, that's very interesting. So the some of the steel defenders around here have fire glands. I've seen them breathe fire before. Perhaps you'll have an opportunity to examine one of them.
That is interesting. I didn't know it has been done before. I'm going to pull out a notebook and start writing some notes in it. This is quite intriguing.
How much do you remember of being an artificer? She says you are not quite yourself.
I remember the fundamentals. I just, I could tell you if you wanted to build a crossbow, you do this, this, and this. I just don't have the functioning motor skills to create it as speedily as I once was. And I could tell you now that if you wanted to conjure a barrage, you say these words, but every time I do, I just don't seem to conjure the barrage I once used to be able to make.
And you're operating entirely off the core of your steel defender right now.
Yes. It has some limited capabilities from when I created it. Luckily, it was just before I was disintegrated, so it still had my backup. I used an old processor of mine that my master had upgraded as the basis for my steel defender. Yes, he upgraded mine, and I used my previous one to try and enhance my defender more than the most.
She takes out a notebook. out of the same pocket where you keep yours. And she starts jotting down some things about what your story is and how intriguing that is to her. She turns to Vendela. Well, my dear, sounds like you were saying the truth. This is not like any blade scout I've ever seen. Your friend does seem quite incomplete. Tell me, tell me, Softskin, how did you find us?
Got him.
Her eyes had glazed over a little whenever the notebooks was pulled out,
Understandable.
and she reluctantly snaps back with a slightly guilty look
Oh,
and a scratch of her head. You will not like the answer.
yes.
So we may have ran into some other softskins. Big orcish one and two tiny ones. And we may have deceived them into giving us a direction towards where a docent is. And they pointed us here.
Us, how many of you are there?
There is the cleric of Mistra. There is the little girl with doll, and the weird, scary one with the unicorn thingy. So, 5 of us. I think a whole hand. She holds up her hand to show all her digits extended. A whole hand.
You stand amidst us, Vendela Grug, in sincerity. Do you not think that presenting this information to us and being honest with us would have been a better tactic?
My apologies, Lady of Mercy. We are new here and honestly thought this area was controlled by the Lord of Blades, so we were not prepared to be spoken to at all.
To be fair, we have been attacked several times.
Yes, these lands are quite dangerous. All the better reason to, if we are trying to be partners or friends, to be truthful with one another. Have your friends come forth gently. All of them.
I'm gonna whistle. Hey yo! Come here!
So not a single one of you is going to do an insight check to check the sincerity of this.
maybe when Pescoria comes down there, and so now the dog is going to whistle. That's ironic. Okay.
She had a notebook where I keep my notebook. Obviously, she's cool.
Foolishly trusting of her friends. So Atula's gonna be like, okay then, and I'll get up and start walking with my hands up like,
Don't worry, Uniqua can collect our parts and bring us back.
As everyone comes out, Vendela's going to call out to the group. Just leave your weapons somewhere. They get offended by that.
Atula's gonna look down at her hands
I'm
and
gonna
be like,
out, unless they're a part of you, and then like do jazz hands.
I'll jazz hands back.
Slow jazz hands, as to not upset 21 of 18.
And then I'm gonna yell over my shoulder to Amandil, don't lose my dagger, please.
Rude.
Again, my sincerest apologies, Lady of Mercy. We were expecting a battle.
Yeah.
Yep. Y'all have spears.
Of course we do. It's dangerous. A dangerous place. This unicorn pet you talk about, does she smell slightly of sulfur?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Just expressionless. Yup.
Excuse me. And she walks away and goes back down to the ossuary real quick.
Unique was about to get smashed.
I'm
Nick.
gonna look at and then I'm just gonna look at the next guy next to me. And what is your name?
When Atula makes it up there, she'll be like, "Aw, you're
I'm-
making new friends, Flynn."
I am.
proud.
Never
Wow.
seen more Warforges.
I am.
What, really?
I am 2 of 18.
Ah, how intriguing. You're not gonna kill me, are you?
We will follow what Lady Mercy says.
I'll write down maybe.
Under her breath, Atula's gonna whisper to Vendella, "I told you something about the hive mind. I was right. They're all gonna do whatever she does. If she falls over, I bet they all also fall over."
So we got a
I'm gonna
Tula there.
look
Vendella grumpily crosses her arms and hops.
Pisgoria's like,
like-
that's not how hive minds work. It's just hierarchy.
I'm gonna look at 2 of
The
18.
same thing.
Now, 2 of 18. I know you've just met me. I'm quite intrigued by your weapon. May I examine it while you still hold it?
5 of 3, you may not touch my weapon.
I do not want to touch it. I just want to look at it intently with my eyeballs. You may still stab me 21 of 18 if it looks like I'm gonna do anything bad.
Yeah, 21 of 8, 2 of 18. Probably one of the more older seasoned of the group. Takes the spear in a very threatening way and puts it right up to your face. Is this a good enough look for you?
My eyes are gonna kind of like focus in. Ah, yes.
Fascinating.
Okay.
I didn't think you'd let me look at it this
Okay.
closely.
Why, thank you. This is more than I could have bargained for. And then I want to like look at it, kind of like, and then just go back to
Atula's gonna whisper to Pasgoria, how much you want to bet he gets
I killed
stabbed in
him.
the next 2 minutes?
I have to.
That's
I
so.
Time out. I gotta know what Alvadil and Pesgoria are doing before I can take another jab. Are you guys? You're so Pesgoria, you're in a seance with Uniqua. Uniqua sees the purple Warforge back down there. A little unicorn friend, it's time to show yourself. I know you're in here. I can smell you.
Uniqua goes, that's crazy. You can't smell me. I'm sneaky.
Very good, Pescoria. I mean, you quite.
And now I can also hear you. I don't have to see you.
She pops out of invisibility. Ah, fine.
What were you doing down here, little one? Come to steal our docents, have you?
I'm scouting. What would I have done with a docent?
It's weird. Your friends are looking for a docent. Come with us come with us. Your friend is should be coming down coming from afar shortly.
Very well.
All right. And then Amandil.
Amadil will slip Atula's dagger into his backpack. Oh, out of view of these guys, so it's just going to be in there
Mhm.
to keep it, And just, I guess, start making his way into town.
If you're carrying a weapon,
After-
they'll ask you to put it on that rock over there.
I have no weapons on me. It is in my bag, put away.
And what about Pesgoria?
Yeah, I mean, Pesgoria's weapon is safely stowed
Mhm.
out of sight on her back.
And it's a staff made out of glass. So how weapony can it be, right? Mostly ornamental, right?
It's like an ornamental walking stick.
Walking stick, yes, of course.
Yeah, that's basically what the only actual weapon that Almondale carries is a druidic focus. He doesn't carry a weapon. Really think I
Alright.
would have learned his lesson about that one.
Get all you guys in the party here, and I think not to be left alone out in the wilderness, you also have Kalyth and her.
Oh, I would have specifically told them to stay away. They're being hunted.
Hell, if they die here, that'll be awkward.
They don't listen to you.
Cannon fodder.
They know the lay of the land better than you do.
If they come out, I'm going to be like, they're not with us. They must have followed us here.
I don't know them. Who are they?
I'm still.
Those are the thin skins that have been stealing from us, hunting the same treasures and scraps as us. And now they've led you to us. Vendella, you said you don't know them?
I thought I deceived them quite well.
I'm examining
Granted, I am
here.
not very smart.
So you're
Mandela scratches her beard.
I
okay.
keep forgetting you have a beard.
You can see it right there. All right. Now you guys are all in here. That's a wall that's actually there. I'm moving it out of the way. What are you doing, Vendella? You're getting called out on a lie. It looks like.
Vendella turns to the orc and her halflings and strokes her beard with a look of confusion. And then says, "You've been stealing from them? What's this about?"
The treasures of this land do not belong exclusively to the Warforged, and we have to survive.
Yeah, I get that, but you said this was where Lord of the Blades are. I don't see any blade people.
Except for me. My bad.
It's okay, we killed you.
All Warforged are the same, regardless what emblem they carry.
I thought we
No.
had.
They're not stabbing us right now. Oh, look at 21 of 18. Not yet.
I was going to casually turn towards Mercy and be like, "You wanted them?"
Have you guys learned nothing from Pesgoria in like 20 sessions? You're
Nope.
the worst liar I've
No.
ever heard. Give me a deception check.
Pescoria's like, oh, Jesus.
Already feel like not even looking in Pesgoria's direction, already with the facepalm.
Just can already
You
feel
can
that.
feel it. You can feel the cosmic shockwave of my face palm.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Deception.
I don't think a 7 works.
Yes, we talked about being truthful with one another, Vendella Grug, and you seem to be full of half-truths today. The only one it seems we can trust is this ex-con blade, or whatever, this guy. Who are the rest of you?
I'm Atula. Hi.
I am Pesgoria, and this is my unicorn familiar.
Yes, and you sent her ahead to steal from us, did you?
Did she steal from you?
No.
Then she was not sent to steal from you. I assure you that if she had meant to steal from you, you would have been stolen from. And
Fair
yet,
enough.
We are half truthers, not stealers.
she was scouting. She was scouting you. We were unsure. We were unsure if you were friend or foe, and we were scouting out because the tower looked important. That's all.
And what have you decided?
We've decided that you are more friend than foe. And we also decided, when she was in the tower, that you were clearly the one in charge.
And the Kalyth yells out, you cannot trust a Warforged.
I'm gonna turn around, but you trusted me.
Trusted
Did
your
she?
friends. Maybe.
We
It's-
quite like our Warforged.
You
You
did-
want to disassemble him, so F off.
Yeah, I mean, like, we traveled an entire plane to get him back. We really like him. So,
I
I'm just saying.
apologize, Mercy. Kalyth is a bit hesitant on the whole Warforged thing, seeing they've mainly only interacted with Lord of Blades. You can understand. This group is not quite nice, so I've been told.
Kalyth is like, well, we're starving and there's nothing for us.
Might it be prudent to make peace with this band so that you may work together and prosper that way?
And rid the lands of the Blades once and for all. I'll give like a sappy thumbs up.
Well, I mean, it's elementary. You're all smart here. I think we can all agree. Every one of you could stand to benefit working together against those who oppose you.
Della goes back to shuffling her deck of cards, proud that she doesn't have to negotiate anymore.
Piscoria, let's
Good
see.
point,
That's a
people
pretty
here.
good offer there. This is going to be. No, I'm not going to make that easy, but you're going to start off with a persuasion check.
Since I brought it up, can I offer help or guidance?
A6.
Never mind.
They both look at you with complete attention, Pisgoria. They are certainly receptive and even intrigued by your idea. And Kalyth says, what is it you propose?
I propose an alliance. There are things that mutually each of you need, but the other does not. So you can coexist with each other. They need food, you do not. You need docents, they do not. Together you can search and assist one another, collect resources, pool them together in ways that aid all of you. Your real enemy are the Blades, not
and
each
the
other.
creatures and the creatures that
The creatures
in this
here
area.
and the Blades, those are your enemies, not the fleshlings, not the automatons. You are all together. Ultimately, you share the same interest, which is survival. So survive together.
Mercy nods. With another persuasion check on that.
I'll give like a slow clap.
So a persuasion check.
Want to
with
roll a
disadvantage
performance
then.
for a tier,
24.
Flint?
Yeah, mechanical tear.
A little bit of
The,
oil
um,
drips. Hydraulic
Vendella
fluid.
pulls the top card, looks it over, decides seemingly good, puts it back in the middle and starts shuffling again.
And Amadil's gonna start like bouncing around, trying to look around the warforges, kind of getting a lay of the land, and noticing that there's no walls. There's
Yeah.
no real defenses other than the warforges
Yeah.
and that big ass troll thing, whatever that thing is.
It's just a statue. I couldn't find it right now. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll tell
You can
what.
still hide behind it.
Oh,
There's no-
wait, I got a better statue. Wait.
I thought it was a giant, so I was like, "What the hell is that?"
Here's what here it is. Here's the statue.
Even better.
Perfect. But
Thought you'd appreciate
Goodbye,
that.
Dawn Era.
Why does it look like the guy who was used as a human shield?
your village could benefit from. I believe you called us the thin-skinned,
Soft skin.
and their knowledge of defenses and building, apparently, and looking around at the ruins of the town.
Yes.
Your Warforged could help them to survive against the darkness that is out there.
Mercy says, I'm not sure how comfortable you softskins will be here. We don't really require the same comforts as the softskins. I mean, you definitely sound like there is a mutual benefit available here. I think if these veterans stop harassing and stealing docents or searching for docents from us, we could certainly part with some of our treasure if that helps them survive in these wilds better. And if they wish to stay here, we could probably arrange that as long as they pledge to help defend against the blades if they were to attack.
I think that this is a fantastic agreement. And let me tell you, we are living proof that mechanicals and fleshlings can work together side by side as an effective party. Flint served with us valiantly, gave his life to protect us, and we are here putting our lives on the line to bring him back, to make him whole again.
I will look up. I assume 2 of 18 still has his spear in my face.
No,
I
as
will look up from examining it and like, yes, quite beneficial.
That's wow, that's really amazing. Vendela Grug, you have indeed chosen very faithful and honorable companions, and I think we can definitely come to an accord. And she whispers over to 2 of 21. He takes the spear out of your face and he disappears and goes down into the treasure room and returns with some oil paintings and some little statues and some art, and says, and offers this, puts it on the ground there and says, we can part with these items, Kalyth. She says, we can part with these items, Kalyth, if you can agree to this. And Kalyth still looks very, not dubious, but very not unconvinced. I'm not sure we can trust them, Pesgoria. Just, well, we've lived a lifetime of not trusting them. How can you expect us to do that now?
Do you have a choice? Were you really surviving? This is the best option that you have. And probably the best option that they have.
You both share the same enemy.
You're both weaker for fighting against each other, for stealing and competing for resources that you could pool together to fight a common foe. Your divisiveness makes you weak, makes you vulnerable to your common enemies.
Maybe by joining with these Warforged, you could begin to rebuild and flourish like you did before the war.
Find other softskins and tell them of your cool Warforged friends.
Right, let's go with that last persuasion for me, Pesgoria.
All right.
With guidance.
Let's see if you can close this deal.
24.
Kalyth softens. She looks at you. She says, "You make very, very good sense. Your honored companions are honorable, and you were so kind to us by repairing our forts, and you being able to coexist with this Warforged and risking your lives for them, and this Warforged reaching out to me and a soft skin does give me hope that maybe we can coexist. I think we should give this a try." She walks over to Mercy and extends a hand in friendship. And you guys have struck an accord between the thin skin, the soft skin veterans, and the 18 Warforged and Mercy. That's amazing. Congratulations.
Goodness,
We
can I
chose
now go
peace,
get
guys. How did
batteries?
this happen?
Oh, holy crap! That was pretty amazing. Listen, Mercy,
I think Pescoria's going to go get some coffee because coffee's for closers.
and for your no, Pescoria, wait a moment. I wish to give you a docent. We have but one working docent, and she pulls you aside and takes you into the ostiary alone, Pescoria, if you'll go with her.
Get stabbed.
We're gonna go make a working docent. Come, Pesgoria.
Pesgoria he doesn't come back. Us just chilling out there. How long do you think it's gonna take?
Pescoria comes
10
back
more
as
minutes.
mechanical. Yeah.
Pesgoria's now
Created a
Warforged.
docent out of her soul.
Do you go with her?
Yes. Let me do an insight check. Do I feel that she is sincere?
Yeah, go ahead, inside it.
All right. Oh, both terrible. A 1 and a 5 I rolled, so I guess I blew my wad on the.
You're used to not trusting anybody, but you're also used to your line of BS working so good that you fooled even yourself. She definitely doesn't seem to hide any ill intent from you.
Okay, well.
Rip
then
Pesgoria.
Pesgoria follows her.
She
Nice
takes you
knowing
through
ya.
these are our fallen dead Pescoria, and down here is where we keep the docents. So she does lean over to you and she says, "I will give you this docent, but I would like to ask a favor of you, if you wouldn't mind. I didn't want to speak in front of the others, but I have a friend. His name is Filch, and in one of our battles with the Blades, he was lost in the battle. I don't know what happened to him, but if you do come across him, you'll recognize him by a blue and red armor. If you could just return him to us, we would be grateful."
We most certainly will try our best. You have my word.
And you have learned another secret.
Wow, she never even bothered to search for this friend. Such a best friend.
Yeah, I know,
Dangerous
right?
out there.
Well, now
I
she's got
have
soft
a
skin
bad
companions.
feeling.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Philip is the Blade Master.
What happened?
Oh no.
The card
Yeah,
knocked the camera over.
I have a bad feeling. The cards do not like this secret, but not saying anything about it. Vanilla would really like to know if, now that we're all friendly, if she can go get Smacky.
Yeah, I want my dagger back. We're all friends now. Can I please have that?
Oh, yes,
What
of
the-
course, of course.
I'll hold my hand out to Amandil.
You can
Like,
definitely
just-
do that while, you can definitely do that while Pesgoria and Mercy are down there. Pesgoria, yeah, you go down there and you see a shelf that has a bunch of metal, 2-inch diameter metal spheres on it. She goes through them, and it looks like there's about 12 of them, and She picks the ninth one out and says, "This is the only functioning one. It should be what you're looking for your friend." And she hands it to you.
Vescoria takes it and says, "We do sincerely appreciate your assistance, and we will do our best to find your friend."
All right. Then you emerge back out of the windmill with a docent in hand, and the 18 Warforged have gone about whatever their businesses were before, and Glaive thanks you for Glaive and Kalyth thank you all for brokering a peace or even a partnership. All right, good job,
Vendella
guys.
is still stroking her cheek against her battle axe,
Oh yeah.
judgmentally glaring at the orc lady. You made me have to put my baby down. Don't ever do that again.
Oh, you're mad at
Walks off.
Kalyth now?
Yes. To broker her deal of peace, I had to lie my butt off and put down my battle axe. We is not friends.
Atula's gonna pat Kalyth on the shoulder and be like, she'll come back around, but, like, I would, try and be nice to her for a little bit, because she can be really scary.
Lady Mercy, is there a place that we could maybe set up a fire?
Sure, anywhere would be fine. I would prefer not lighting anything on fire inside the ossuary, the windmill area. So any of these ruins could be fine. Yeah.
Why does we need fire?
Amandil will kind of look around for an area that's open enough for the orc and the gnome to set up their camp.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely areas around here you could do that.
Yeah, and once that's done, I want to see if I can't locate some wood, and I'll start a fire, and then I will cast Create Food and Water.
Oh, very nice.
For them, it's a celebratory dinner.
Yeah, because I figure it's probably we got to figure out how this docent gets attached to Flint.
Yeah.
The docent looks like this, just so that you know.
Oh, let me mark off that spell slot.
I've been picturing just a ball from Dragon Ball Z, honestly.
That's kind of it. Yeah. When you move the docent in your hand, Vescoria, near Flint, Flint, you instinctively feel a cavity in your chest that seems to beckon for it.
May I, Piscoria?
Of course.
And
Careful.
I'll reach out to grab the docent, and I guess right where the cavity area is, kind of just open up my chest and try and shove it in.
Yeah, it when you bring it towards that part of your chest, Flint, it doesn't really. It begins to fuse with your body with this glowing magical energy, and it just kind of absorbs right into the center of your chest. I think I had a picture I could. No, I don't. It's hang on a second. Let me see if I can. I think I have a picture for you. Just give me 1 second here. Where is that sucker? Got it on your character. Oh, I know it is. I'll put it there. And you attune to this docent. Now, as you do this, and it takes you about an hour for this transfusion to take place. The entire time you are you're standing straight and absolutely still, and your body just continues to hum and sparkle and glow and all on all surfaces of it. And people around you might wonder what's going on. You are you're unable to speak. You're unable to move. You are just as this docent joins with your body and begins to fuse. You begin to feel all of your consciousness and all of your old memories and all of your old abilities come back into your body, but you still remember everything that's happened since then. You remember everything that happened when you were a dog. You remember everything that happened. You remember right up to the point of being disintegrated. And there is a little gap in your memory between that and waking up on the dirt outside of that giant robot a few weeks ago or a few sessions ago. But at the end, everything returns to you and maybe a little bit more. I'm going to add some things to your inventory and mess with your character while I go around and see what everybody else is doing for this hour while your friend Flint comes back, and we're going to give him some time to think about the first thing that he says to you all as his memories return. So we'll start with Atula. Atula, you've been kind of quiet tonight.
Yeah, Atula's like, I'm surprised by our choices in choosing peace, but this is cool. I'm just, once Amandil makes whatever food he's making, Atula's gonna sit there and try and roast whatever it is on the fire, because it's fun. And just generally be a little bit of a menace. She's gonna play her gold harmonica. When Flint starts doing his, glowing thing like that, she's gonna start stand outside the radius of that glowing thing, but just, stand watch in case something goes on with Flint. Still kind of absent-mindedly playing the little golden harmonica quietly. I'll make sure the doll is watching what's going on.
What would Pesgoria and Uniqua be doing at this during this time? Are you watching the spectacle of Flint, whatever's coming back to him, or are you the harmonica? What are you guys doing? Looking for?
I mean, Pesgoria would probably watch with kind of casual interest, in the sense that, look what I did, and probably lose interest after about 10 minutes of that. It's taking far too long.
Of course. All right.
And she's seen all that kind of stuff before.
So we know Amadil's over there cooking and making the veterans a homestead. What about Vendella?
Vendella has found a nice, cozy rock to sit upon that faces Flint. She has found her battle axe, its own special rock to lean against. And she is now muttering to her battle axe as she keeps every 5 to 10 minutes drawing a card off of the top of her deck, making a face, putting it back in, and shuffling. She's debating if he is okay. The cards are inconclusive.
I think one of the Warforged come over to you while you're shuffling your cards, and she says, "I've been seeing you play with those random little pictures there. What is their significance to you?"
Vendella looks up at them, pulls a card off the top of the deck, looks at it, goes, You're a 3 of clubs. Slips it back into the deck.
3
They
of
help
clubs.
me see you.
I'm 3 of 18. That's amazing. How did you do that?
The cards are never wrong. Only sometimes confused.
What else do they tell you? Another grunt.
If I am going to have a good day, a bad day, or die.
What kind of day
Very
has it been
rarely on
today?
the other one.
What kind of day has it been
Decisively a
today?
confusing one. Decisively being a confusing one. I am not talky. It was a lot of talky.
What did you
I
call
was
your?
pretty sure we were going to die.
You've named your axe then.
Oh yeah, Mackie.
Snacky. Hello,
I have two
Snacky.
others. She pulls out her hand axes and presents lefty and righty and puts them back.
That's
But
nice. It's nice.
Snacky is my favorite.
It's nice to meet Smacky and your other weapons. I'm glad I'm glad you didn't have to use them today.
Same. I don't think I could take your group with its numbers. The cards decisively said no.
Cool. All right. So I did find a picture of the Warforged with the docent in his chest. This is probably not exactly what your friend Flint looks like right now. Your friend Flint has not transmogged his his shape at all. He still looks exactly like he did before. And one of his arms is a blade. One of his arms is a crossbow, a hand crossbow. And this little docent glows in his chest. And the only thing that has changed is the emblem on his chest has kind of has completely I want to think it's like that Raiders of the Lost Ark when the Nazi symbol just kind of burns away from the outside of the crate. That's kind of what's happened to that symbol on your chest, Flint. And after about an hour, there is a recognizable consciousness behind Flint's eyes, and Flint. The magical glow around him completely fades away, and he stands there before you. And what does Flint say? His first thing Flint says, he says, Flint. Again.
Boy, it is good to be back. Well, now what?
You're not evil anymore? You good? Tula's like, put her harmonica down and she's like, you're not gonna like attack us and your eyes are gonna turn red and you're gonna be like, ooh, I like death, I like murder.
Not right now. Maybe later. Depending on what happens.
Okay.
But
Wait.
thank you, Pesgoria. I shall
Of course.
start working on the item I was prepping for you right away.
Flint, you're going to find in your inventory a item called a docent, which is a flint flint docent, which is specifically crafted for you now that it's merged with your body, and it has several really awesome abilities. If you could flip through it, it's just got some extra languages. It has gotten you an addition to your investigation. Actually, investigation. What does it have? Investigation. This one has a history. It gives you the ability to cast Detect Magic at will. But it's also sentient, which means it talks to you. And it is not part of you, but it does. It begins to talk to you telepathically, and it says, "Well, welcome back, my friend."
Just gonna eyes glaze over, really confused. Hello?
You're quite fortunate. I'm the only docent I know that's been used to return a Warforged back to their former glory. We will make a great team together.
Oh, I hope so. I do feel rather naked and need to find some armor and weapons, but afterwards we shall kick butt for the good of humanity.
Oh, indeed. I'm sure those will come. You actually will carry the armor class of that particular body that you have. What was that? 18, I think.
18. Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and modify your armor class to 18.
Aye. And those languages, do I add them to Flint along with adding that number to my history? Or
They should have already done that when I equipped it on you.
I might just have to refresh.
I wonder why I didn't do that. Did you attune it? I'll get them on there. Also, you've got yourself a new feat that came with the body. By possessing that body, as long as you did, you have retained that hand crossbow and that longsword that are now part of your prosthetics, and the ability to use them.
Oh, okay, sweet.
And I think they'll show up now on your. That's on the right person. Your actions. No, it didn't. It's not showing up there. Oh, there it is. Yeah, arm blade and your bolt launcher are now actions that you have now that you can take on your turn. Okay. So all of that came with you. In addition, and you can do this between sessions, you may level to 11.
Oh, okay.
And on top of all that, the docent says, there's something special about you. You've been touched by some very powerful magic.
Yes. It has happened quite a few times.
I also sense that you're here seeking something.
Yes, I am looking for part of a rod.
Indeed. And with that interaction, Flint, you begin to get a instinctual directional draw to the northeast. Something is telling you that the piece of the rod that you are seeking is in that direction. And as you peek around town, around the ruins in town, you see way off in the mists an enormous colossus robot that looks like it's partially merged into the side of a mountain. And your directional finding docent is telling you that's where you'll find the rod piece.
Okay. Well, guys, I think we have to go that way.
It's weird that we didn't think to go for the giant colossus that was crafted and trapped inside the side of a mountain. It seems so obvious now.
It does,
I know,
right?
right?
Why wasn't that an option? Why didn't we bring that up in the first place? Wouldn't have been nearly as fun.
That's
Right.
okay. We're spreading good in our wake.
All right, we got a few more minutes left. Do you guys want to make your way to the giant colossus, or if there's anything else you'd like to do in town?
Yeah, if we have an hour.
Sure, you can do it. You don't have to go. You don't have to set out anytime.
Lady Mercy. May I give you a gift before I leave?
Ooh, what did you have in mind, big boy?
Hubba hubba, no.
Ooh, la, la. He learned how to get attachments. It wasn't.
I didn't sign up for
Wow.
this.
Yeah, the floor is yours, buddy.
How do we recover from that?
He's like, I said an hour, not 5 minutes.
Being generous, I'd say more like 2.5.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know how I can repay you. May I? Are you perhaps wearing armor?
I have my body is armor.
I shall lay
where
my
you-
hand
Where are
on
you
her
going with
shoulder
this?
and please, I would like to give you a gift. It might take some time, but I swear it'd be beneficial for a moment.
Do we need to be alone?
Oh no. I want to spend the remaining time and give her one of my infusions and up her armor by 2.
Oh, very nice. That takes about an hour.
I believe, from what I remember, an hour, but I shall look it up. Some of them are instantaneous.
So
Right.
wait, we're not getting a PBGU 7.5
Hmm.
Maybe later.
out of the mix, or is this how we gotta wait like a week or 2 before we find out how
We don't know how.
Warforges are made?
They come in a box, and you must assemble them.
I have far too messed up of a mind to comment on that any further.
Yeah, I think you could absolutely. And of course, she's appreciative of that. Anything else? Anybody else want to do anything before we set out? With the big scary robot infused into the mountain.
Just making sure that everything's good with the thin
Sure.
skins
Mhm.
and
Soft skins. Mm-hmm.
soft skins. Yeah,
Probably
That's-
thin
that's
skin
been the-
too, actually. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
letting them know the food will expire in 24 hours, but the water should be substantial and stay. And that, yeah, basically,
Oh, I can't.
Sorry.
It's when I finish a long rest.
Ah. That was a nice thought, dearie.
Well, in that case, I shall spend the hour and make me a Reginald. No,
Oh. Uh-oh.
make me a Flint.
Okay, because that's not going to be
No.
confusing at all.
Make
Okay.
me a Uniqua. Shall be a medium-sized Uniqua. From the last memory I have of Uniqua. Down to the color and the wings and everything.
You fleekwa.
Is it going to be a unicorn?
The flying imp and the leather with the horn is the last thing I remember Uniqua looking like.
So this name is going to be not so unique.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Anybody else want to do anything for an hour before you guys set out?
Do I have anything to do for an hour?
I know.
What does a Tula do? Yeah, Tula's gonna sit and gossip to her doll. That's what the Tula's gonna
Sure.
do.
Yeah.
Vindella's just going to apologetically sharpen her battle axe.
All right, perfect. So yeah, you guys finish up your last few things you do in town, and the day is still young. It's only a half a day, and it's probably less than a half a day to this robot. Because now you know exactly where you're going. You got Flint to show. I'm sorry, you got Reginald to show you the way, and you begin trudging back through the mists, heading towards to where your shore is the resting place of your mission, the first rod piece.
Hmm.
And in About another 2.5 to 3 hours, you arrive at a jagged cave entrance on the side of a mountain resembling a yawning maw. I might even have an elevation there. I wonder if I can show you that map. I'll post it in chat. It's kind of hard to share with this without. Yeah, but basically you got this robot that's in the side of a mountain. But okay, the cave entrance at the side of a mountain resembles a yawning maw. Warped stalactites droop at odd angles like monstrous fangs, and a shallow, thin gray liquid dribbles from a hole inside the cave. Now, when you get to the actual, where are we at? Nitro, okay. Actual location, you find that you can't get into the cave. It is surrounded by a invisible barrier that is surrounding the cave entrance and the entire outside of the outside shell of this robot wedged into the mountain. Your arcane cleric can tell that as you tap on it, it kind of ripples as if it was a wall of force spell completely covering the exterior of the robot and the cave entrance.
I'm looking to see if I have it. I don't think I have it. I do have it.
Which is what?
Oh, that's gonna be expensive though. Wall of Force. That what level is that?
I think it's a 5th level spell.
Oh. Okay, so I'm reading the spell. Sorry, bear with me. Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. Okay, so if I were to cast Dispel Magic on it, it's a DC 10 plus that spell's level. Am I reading Dispel Magic correctly?
That's right.
So I'd have to roll a 15 or higher to dispel it with
I think it dispels level every level over 4, right?
Yeah.
So it'd only be 11 if you're trying to use Dispel Magic on it, and it was indeed a wall of force. I said it's similar to a wall of force. Well, you can give it a try.
Well, it says DC 10 plus that spell's level, so it'd be a 15.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to make sure using your spellcasting ability. So, what would I just click Wisdom?
Just roll a d20 and add 5 to it. Because your Wisdom modifier is plus. No, it's 6 to it. Your Wisdom modifier is plus 6, right?
Yeah. So it's a 16.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you see this, what looks like a wall of force, and you ramp up your Dispel Magic on it. And it doesn't work, unfortunately. This barrier is similar to a wall of force, but after you do the Dispel Magic on it, it's not going to be for naught. You actually realize that this wall of force is much more than any wall of force you've ever been taught or heard about, even to the point where a Disintegrate spell probably wouldn't disperse it.
If anybody has any ideas.
So it's keeping us out, or
It's keeping you out. You can see inside this cave entrance, but there's a wall of force, and it doesn't. The wall of force. Now that you can see this, now that you've seen it, and when you tap on it, it's gonna make a little ripple. You can kind of see little ripples that are kind of like. I keep pulling from pop culture, but kind of like those shields they have in the Dune movie. I'm talking about like the kind of like covers the entire contour of the robot from where you sit. And this robot is 300 feet tall, and you can just see it just continue all the way up. And then there's an entire mountainside that is built into the side of. Go ahead.
Can Flint get through it if we put him first?
Just push him through it? Yeah, you can try.
I'm just gonna like gesture for Flint to try and walk through it.
Oh, okay. You're thinking that there's some kind, he might be keyed to his body or his warforgedness or his blade affiliation or blade affiliation. Okay, sure, I like it.
I'm not shoving him through. I'm just like, Flint.
Well, give it a try.
Yeah, Flint, you bump up against Raw. It does not give you admittance at all, but it doesn't cut you in half either, so that's good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I wanna, Docent, do you know of what this barrier is?
Oh, excellent question of the docent. This is a particularly advanced colossus. This is Landro. I've only heard of Landro. He is the largest colossus ever created. He's not even powered by a docent. He's powered by something else. And this shield must be part of his defenses. However, no shield of this magnitude is perfect.
Someone be insightful.
I wouldn't believe you might know of some of the most common failure areas of shields, would you, Docent?
I've never seen anything like this before. I know of their existence.
I'd like to tap on the shield
Hmm?
and kind of like follow the ripples. Does it seem to be like generating from a certain area, if that makes sense?
Yes. Go ahead and give me an investigation on that. As you methodically tap on the shield.
16.
Yeah, with your 16, you not really getting a whole lot of information. There is definitely a shield, and the ripples just kind of go off in every direction, like throwing a pebble at a pond.
Do I see any like tunnels or evidence of people trying to get under this thing?
Great question. You can give me an investigation check to look for how other people might have got in here.
I'm not good at those, but we're gonna try it. Ooh, that's not terrible. 15.
With your 15, Atula, I guess being so close to the ground, you see there's probably some, looks like there's some, you can't see any footprints in there, but there may be a more worn path around this cave entrance to the right a little bit. Maybe rocks are kicked out of the way or what have you, but you notice that there might be some travel that has taken place around to the right.
I'll call out to everyone. Hey, you should go that way. Maybe. I'll just point.
Vendella will take that advice and start walking the way she pointed.
Sure.
Yeah.
In hopes there's a door. Is there a door this way?
And we kick it.
Oh, look at this for a door to kick. Just give me a door to kick. Oh. Don't give me all this puzzles with
Force
walls and
walls.
stuff.
We
Just a
can't
door.
kick that.
Unfortunately, you don't see a door at all. Matter of fact,
This
as you
is
go
quite
around that
the-
direction, it kind of stops at another rock face and covered with a shield.
Covered with a shield.
The same, shield, the electrical shield that has been covering the rest.
Vendella would like to look around for potential ways to go that is not shielded.
You can so this the whole robot is shielded. You were able to see the shield covers the mountain, the robot, everything. You don't really see any potential places that there isn't a shield.
Is there by chance any kind of oddities around the locations that are shielded that have like potential levers or places to like keyholes, I guess.
Sure. You can
Anything out of place.
give me an investigation check, and I'm assuming you're going to do that wherever this semi-worn path that Atula has pointed out to you, where that seems to stop. Right. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
She's
down
going
there.
to start tapping around with her axe and no, 5.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll investigation. You got what? 5?
5, yeah.
No, afraid not.
Vendella has devolved into annoyed tapping of her axe, so that's
Sure.
Is there?
casually echoing back.
Can I see if there's a way for me to start climbing up this mountain wall?
Yes, you could. In this area right here, the mountain is actually a mountain. It could be possibly climbed. Yes.
Like, is there a rock face within? Like, is there like a ledge above me that I could get to within my 50 feet?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this is a 300-400 foot tall mountain. You could within 50 feet. I'm sure there's somewhere you can get to.
Yeah, okay, this might be crazy, but Atula's gonna try doing some monk stuff. So she's gonna step back like just a little bit to get a running start, and she's just gonna run, and she can vertically scale things, as long as it's within her movement.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna do that to get up to that next ledge, if she can.
Okay.
Just so she can, like, see if there's a vantage point, or if someone has been trying to, like, if people tried to climb up and above it and in, I know.
Gotcha.
I won.
Yep, we're going to let you do that. I got to see what Amandil and Pesgori are doing while you're doing that.
Amadale's just gonna wonder out loud. I wonder how this creature became fused with a mountain.
Yeah, probably cast Misty Step.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Happens. Happens to the best of us.
Be careful.
So Besgoria is going to use this time to quietly contact her patron, which is just a personal conversation with her patron. She has I believe, a pact ability that allows her to automatically succeed the saving throw related to that.
And what are we doing? Give your DM an idea. What are you about to do to me?
Okay, it is a 1 minute spell.
Yeah.
It normally comes with downsides where if you fail it, then you take a chunk of psychic damage. But she automatically succeeds that. For 1 minute, you can ask any question and receive a single word answer from the patron. You can ask as many questions as you want for 1 minute. The answers will always be a single word. That word can be yes, no, maybe, unknown, something like that. But the patron will answer them.
What is the name of this spell so I can look it up?
It is Contact Patron.
Oh, it's actually what you said. Okay.
Yep, it is Player's Handbook 2024 page
Gotcha. All right, come here.
155.
155, 255.
So it says 1.
Oh, this is a warlock thing.
Yeah.
All right, Contact Patron. Looking forward to this.
The one I have is class ability, something to do with my pact, where once per long rest I can cast this without expending a spell slot to contact my patron.
Contact out another plane.
Succeed the spell saving throw. Contact Patron.
That's the name of the skill, but the actual spell, contact other plane. That's the name of the spell.
Yes. Yep.
That's where I was. All right. That was on page 255. All righty. Contact other plane. Yes. Okay. Got it. All right. All right. Cool. We're here. And you I'd make it past it. Okay. And you can do what? How many questions can you ask me?
As many questions as I can fit into 1 minute.
Okay. So I just got to take 1 minute to answer the question, and I only get one. All right. Got it.
Yeah, you're like, whoa.
Oh, no. That's funny how you ask.
No.
Okay. All right. Let's give it a go. I never used it before, but I want you guys to get in here. So let's see how it goes. And we'll come back to Atula and Flint in a minute.
Okay. So Pesgoria starts by saying, is this barrier passable?
You reach out into the outer plane, and the unicorn god gives a vision of it, and it says yes.
Is the way past it magical?
It takes a little bit of time with that one because it's magical is relative term in ways, and it says no.
Is there a path through it that is not magical?
Duh.
Sorry, I didn't hear the answer.
Duh. Your patron's kind of a smart ass.
Uh-huh. Can we dig below the barrier?
Unlikely.
Can we climb above the barrier?
No. And that's your 5 questions.
Okay.
All right, Flint, what are you doing? And Tula, and then we're going to probably, if we can't figure out how to get in here in the next minute or two, we'll pick it up next week.
Using my new and improved ability, I'm gonna detect magic.
Okay.
And see if in the area I can sense like a magical generating of the shield.
Sure. You cast detect magic, and I can tell you that you definitely detect that the shield is magical, as is this entire place, as a matter of fact. You definitely feel strong abjuration magic coming from the shield, very strong. Perhaps maybe it's the first time you've cast this spell, or maybe, but this is definitely the strongest abjuration magic you've ever felt. But you don't get a whole lot of more clues after that. Atula, you climb yourself up to a good, let me see, let me pull my map out here. You're a good 50 feet above the ground. Looking for a ledge, you definitely find one. You're at about the knee level of this thing. That's the wrong book. I tell you what, let's just stop it right there for the night. I've got you guys really skipped a lot of fights, and I'm kind of scrambling to get to this part of the chapter. So you're going to give me a chance to
That's all good.
to regroup a little bit and kind of get prepped up. But wow, that was I you never can tell what you guys are going to do to me.
Like, I'd have put a bunch of points
Choose
into
violence?
persuasion and deception, so I'd be just.
You were great. No,
people.
actually, you guys were that was great. I just feel like maybe I should just prep the Vec to fight for next week because you just might get there. Who knows?
I put nothing in deception and persuasion, and
And
still
then we'll be like,
somehow
Vecna.
going okay.
Vecna, stop being such a dick.
Okay.
Gosh, guys, I hadn't really thought about it that way. So
Now that I see your perspective, I guess I won't be evil.
my bad, guys.
Oops.
So, wow.
I had this really cool spell all prepped up for that fight too. Well, not specifically for that fight, but it
I
was
got
there.
to use contact patron, and it's cool.
I discovered this spell called Holy Weapon that allows anytime you hit to add 2d8 to the damage, and I'm like, who better to give that to than the monk?
Just use a weapon.
That's why
Yeah,
I
she
took
does,
the
a
dagger
dagger.
from me. Oh, by the way, that's just because it's her designated monk dagger. Like, it used to be a thing, and they kind of weirdly grandfathered it in, and I don't know, I think it's still a thing, because they still let me keep it in 25 rules. But it allowed Atula to, like, change the damage modifier on it, and so it counts as a fist for her, and it does the same damage as her fists.
Oh. That'd be interesting how we'd rule on that.
I don't-
Probably would work. What level is that spell, Amandil?
Good question. I have to double check. I just closed everything up, so bear with me.
Well, that was really cool. I mean, some of those high perception rules got you out of that one fight with the lieutenant, and that was
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
that was pretty amazing. That was a really good line there.
Seriously,
I love how everybody played along and leaned into it with you. Oh, well, that's awesome. And then you brokered the deal between the Warforged and the haters. Wow. Impressive.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
I don't know. We need to send Pesgoria to Ukraine or something. Get that all sorted out. All right. We're gonna end right there, guys. I'll be ready. I'll be ready for you next week. This is very awesome. You guys doing great, and welcome back, Flint. I will work on your docent to make sure it automatically adds all those abilities to you over the week, so you'll have all that stuff. And then we're gonna figure out how to. Go ahead.
I went through and I did the custom add proficiencies and added the languages, if that's okay with you and stuff.
I'll fix it.
All right.
There's a way to tie it right to that item, but I thought I did it right, but for some reason it's not bringing in the right version. So I'll fix that over the week. You got your level 11, and you got your new feat to use those weapons that are now part of your body, which are pretty cool. That's pretty cool, right?
Oh yeah, I'm excited to use those. I just need a long rest so that I can do my infusions.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, you need a long rest for that. Okay, we'll figure something out. You're gonna be fine. You guys are gonna be fine. You guys are awesome.
Fine. I'm excited to use my new free spells.
Pretty awesome. All right, so we'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for another unpredictable session. It's a lot of fun. So we'll see you guys next Tuesday.
And yes, sir. To answer your question, it's a 5th level spell.
Yeah, I think I would let that apply to Atula's dagger. If she used it at like one of her fists, I think that would be okay.
Oh, that only. Oh, you can't.
that dagger thing, that's a monk thing, not his spell. His spell's like extra damage.
Right, and so when I'm trying to make a ruling, like should his plus 2d8 to every attack apply to this situation, because it's kind of that like you said is a monk special thing, and so I kind of asked the spell level, And then if the resource sink is that great, to me, it makes me favor allowing you to have that plus 2d8 on all your attacks. You see what I mean?
Gotcha.
I
Yeah,
don't really.
gotcha.
So, just reading it, it specifically mentions weapons. That's why I didn't say anything about using her gloves.
Correct.
And it's like, I mean, I sat here and I read this like 14 times to make sure it wasn't any like specialty things about, oh, it has to be a non-magical weapon or anything like that too.
Mm-mm. It makes
But-
sense. It makes sense for a 5th level spell to apply, and I think the intent would be for it to apply on in this situation. I think the only thing that would come up against would be a tool. If you're using the dagger instead of your gloves, would you be able to get that key point back with your gloves? You know what I'm talking about? That does.
Not. So I can't use it if I'm flurry of blowsing. I can't use the dagger, so I would basically have to punch or
Oh, I
kick
see.
with feet. I think the key points only apply then I have unarmored attacks, right? That's how I've always
Yeah.
applied them.
And I think so too. So you would be faced with using a dagger that gives you plus 2d8, and having your attacks, or using your gloves would give you the key point back. So that might be a tough call. So I don't know. I'm glad we talked that through though, because that's because burning a 5th level spell slot is a significant thing for it not to work how Amandil imagined, right? So. Okay.
Yeah, and flurry of blows is only unarmed. I can't do it with a weapon. Just confirm.
So do we roll for health, or is it the average thing that it gives us?
I think we use the fixed is what we have everybody set up as.
Okay.
I hate rolling for health because you go from level 11 to level 12 and you get 1 hit point because you rolled like crap. What a
wonderful day.
Well, I have DMs that basically give max health in every round too, but then you have characters running around with 600 hit points by the end of the game, and that's just
Mm-hmm.
you have more hit points than a god or a dragon or a dragon god, and it just doesn't make sense. Tiamat has 580 hit points, and Todd's Barbarian has 600. So,
Well, effectively 600. I think he's got
So,
309, but he takes half damage.
That doesn't make any sense to me either. So, yeah, just use the fixed value. That's how I do it at my tables.
All right.
All right. Well, have a good night.
Yeah, guys, great session. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'll try to be prepped.